Hey, AMC scholars. So we're talking about last class using a logarithm to solve an exponential function, exponential equation, because it's an inverse. So just like if you see x plus 10, you use the inverse of plus, you use minus. And if you saw x to the third power, you'd use the inverse of the third power, you'd use a cube root. Here it's the same idea. So we're going to do log base 19 of both sides because I see 19 raised to the p. That cancels out, just like plus and minus cancel out. So p equals log base 19 of 15. Those parentheses are optional. You're really trying to just make sure the base is still on the bottom. Then most calculators can't do log base 19. Many calculators can't, I guess. So you do log of the top number, 15, divided by log of the bottom number, 19. Just remember the base is staying on the bottom. One of the nice things about Google is you can literally type that in to your search bar, log of 15 divided by log of 19, and it gives you the answer right up there. So we're looking at 0.91. Kind of disappeared on me. 0.9197. Okay, so 0.9197. And that's your answer right there. So logs are inverse exponentials, so they just cancel out exponentials. Let's go down and do one of the harder ones. Questions 1 through 4 are kind of that basic level where there's sort of only one step to do. Question 5 here, we got a couple steps to do. Just think about working backwards to try to get to the variable. So first thing I see is plus, inverse of plus is minus, so we go minus 8. So I have 17 to the x minus 9 equals 6. Next thing I see is 17 raised to my variable, so I do log 17 because that's the inverse of exponentials. So I have x minus 9 equals log base 17 of 6. I'm going to use my change of base formula here. X minus 9 log of 6 divided by log of 17. Notice how that 17 was on the bottom. 17 remains on the bottom. Go to my trusty Google up here at the top. Log of 6 divided by log of 17. We got 0.6324. So x minus 9 equals 0.6324. And then I just got to do inverse of minus. So I'm add 9, 9.6324. There you go. I'll just do one more here of the hardest set. Feel free to ask for any more. Let's see, 9, 10, 11. Here. One of these. Which one should I do here? Sure. Doesn't really matter. I'll do question 9. Same idea. Numbers got a little harder. Remember that number e we talked about with compound interest? But same basic idea. Inverse of plus is minus. So I have negative 3e to the negative 3.1n minus 10 equals negative 33. The next I'm going to divide by negative 3 because that's the inverse of multiplication. So e to the negative 3.1n minus 10 equals 11. Now you can do the log base e. It just so happens that the number e is so important that a lot of times you'll see people just write ln instead of log with the base of e. And in fact, if you just use that on most calculators, you'll see it on your phone calculator if you turn it sideways. ln just means log with the base of e. So I have negative 3.1n minus 10 equals, I can write it like this, ln of 11. And I think Google should handle that too. If I just type in ln of 11, it tells me 2.3979 if I'm doing rounding. So we've got 2.3979. We're almost there. We still got to add 10 and then divide by 3.1. So if I add 10, just trying to conserve some space, that becomes 12. And so if I divide by negative 3.1, I get n equals, let's just do one more calculation, 12.3979 divided by negative 3.1, negative 3.9993. And there you go. Please feel free to ask for more videos and just do some practice with this. There's some extra resources on the assignment as well.